How are you all doing? This is a reading for the Divine Masculine for this week. And it's the new moon in Scorpio. And as we speak, the solar eclipse is going on. Oh, I saw some orbs here. So, yeah. And what does it mean? Well, Scorpio new moon, letting go. Let go of your old life, your old situations, the things that no longer serves you. It's a time of letting go of your own insecurities or your own disabilities. Hi Lisa, how are you, girl? Great to see you. And yeah, that's changing our whole lives, and now I felt already a few days ago the solar eclipse coming nearer and nearer and nearer, and it made me so tired. And yesterday I came back and I just got floored, like I was just sitting on my bed. I was like, oh, why am I so tired? And then I fell asleep. And 2 hours later, I woke up and I was like, oh my goodness, because I got a transmission. And in this transmission, there is this enormous shift going on, and we will feel that shift for 6 months, because the 7th of November we have the moon eclipse. So every time when we're going through an eclipse and going through a phase, things shift within us because we're so aligned with it, because our body is existing out of water, and the moon is working with the waters. So yeah, it's not an easy going at the moment. But if you are not holding on, and if you are not wanting to control the situation, then it will be okay. So this is for the Divine Masculine in his mind space, waiting for his dreams to come true. It could be that he wants to travel, and he's waiting for his Divine Feminine on the other side, and it's really about making your dreams come true. And that making your dreams come true is always asking for a sacrifice. It's always asking of let something go, and something better will come in its way. So that's what I see with the Divine Masculine. He wants to travel. He wants to cross the ocean, and he's waiting in anticipation for his Divine Feminine. And I hear he's so grateful. He is so grateful for her in his life, for everything that she does. And wow. Let's see what's going on in his heart space, because I have a feeling that his heart space is connecting with his. Oh, I have a whole message here. Let's read it, because when the extra cards are falling out like this, it's always a message. Okay. with the divine masculine, there is some heartache. There is some heartache. There is something in his heart is aching. And it could be that he lost the divine feminine, or that the divine feminine is not near him, and some old heartache needs to let go. He needs to let go of. And he wants to, get the balance back in communication. He wants that balance back in communication. And that balance, what is, and he knows it's justice, you know. He know that there needed to be a better communication, and justice is served, that now the justice is served and everything comes back in balance, that black and white is equal, and and that needs to be balanced out. He sees the divine feminine, if she has it all, she has an easy life, and she is taking care of herself, and is independent, and is strong, and have it all together in her life. And then there is something within him that wants to take that away from her. It could be competition or jealousy, and he says, what you have I want, and I'm going to take care of that no matter what. If it means to get your frequency down, if it means that I have to take something away from you, that you take, that you love the most, I will I will do something to grab the attention. If it's not a positive attention, then I will grab it with negative attention, and I will try to get you in a bed. Wow, that's the card. I try to get you in a bed, that other people see you in a bad light, and I'm holding my sword and I'm defending myself, and there's nothing I can do about it, and you can do about it. So there is something going on, what the divine masculine has to let go of. And he knows it, he knows it, he's aware of it. So he needs to let go of this. And it's the Knight of Wands, that really puts him to it. The Knight of Wands is, I want what I want, and I want it now. And this is what is happening in his environment and in his mind. And he sees that the divine feminine is waiting for something, for the hard work she did, the coins to drop down and into her basket, and she's waiting for anticipation, and he sees it. And because his bucket is empty, and he wants it to be filled, and he don't know how to do it, because he is focused on the coins, he's focused on the material things. And as long as he is in this space, and there is no card in here that connects him with the spirituality, if he connects with the spirituality, his life would be better, and his buckets would be full, and he would have this exactly the same as here as the divine feminine. So he don't have to do the negative things, to get that energy. It's the energy vampire. It's the vampire energy that wants to have what the divine feminine has, and he wants to do everything for it. So that's the energy that dropped out for the divine masculine. So it could be, if you resonate with it, take it. If it doesn't resonate with it, you just toss it out, but that's what's going on in the collective energy at the moment. And you also see that with the shadow side, what's going on in the world right now. you know, that the shadow wants to take over by, you know, higher electricity bills, put the gas up, put the petrol up, you know, all these things that is taking away from people that worked hard for it. And that's what we are going to release. Let it go. We are going to let it go, because the dark sides needs to fill up their buckets, because and they do it over the backs of the divine feminine, or over the backs of the people. And that's what's going on at the moment. And um and I hear um many countries will get in a dispute, because the government isn't able to sustain what they are doing, because the people coming in um, becoming in rebellion. Some people don't, you know, some countries don't. They just pay the bill and they say, okay, you know, as long as I can stay in my house, you know, then it's fine. No, people need to stand up, you know, and cut off their electricity and cut off their bills, so the whole inflow of will stop, you know. And I see, because um, it's going to happen, you know. England is already, um, you know, on the verge of tripping over, because there are no good rulers for the country. So I'm I'm s- I'm just thinking now, how long will the next one last? You know, and I have a feeling she won't last long. You know. Well, but that's what's going on in the collective energy, and that is the masculine energy, and what is activating this, and we have to let go of that. You know, we have to let go. Okie dokie. What's in his heart space? In his heart space, he is loyal. He is loyal to her. He wants to be with her. He wants to lay on in front of the fire, drink a glass of wine, be with her, um, and having it all, you know, having all the cups filled, you know, with her, and being with her and hanging out with her, and getting it back in, get everything in balance, because he knows she will fill his cups, and he will fill her cup. So he knows this, and he is in totally at ease, and in rest about that. So it's a totally different energy than the energy I was. That was a message, you know. And he knows he has to let go and go to his heart space, relax, and let everything happen, because he is fulfilled. He has everything what he wants in his heart space. So yeah, that's really beautiful. He knows that this environment they are in, it's perfectly okay. They need both. They need that energy of detachment, you know. They both need it, but he is waiting for her, you know, to have a glass of wine, drink around the fire, and have a good time with her. So that's in his heart space. That's what he really wants. It's a totally different thing than what's going on in his mind. Okay. So what is his higher self saying? What is his higher self saying? His higher self saying, it's done. You know, the divine feminine hurt so much. You hurted her so much. And all she did was loving you. So, it also is, he sees that the divine feminine is stuck, you know, stuck somewhere where she don't want to be. And he knows that entities are around her that want to hurt her, or could be also could also be that there is black magic done on the divine feminine, and that she's hold stuck by this, you know. If you look at this, you know, these are just hands energies, you know, that are attacking her, but she is not allowing it because she's too strong, she's too powerful, she's too much in the light to be on that vibration. That's why the divine masculine, or the masculine, wants to bring that energy down of the divine feminine, so this, the attacks can have a hold on it, and that's not what's happening, because she is in a too high vibration to get her down, or to get her angry or frustrated, because she's in a much better place. I hear all the tactics they used on her doesn't work. All the tactics that they used on her doesn't work. And it could be that that's, you know, the karmic energy with the masculine that is. Hi, Conchita. Yes, happy new moon and solar eclipse. Yeah. So that's what is going on, and that's what the higher self says, you know. And I think it could be not even the divine feminine, but it could be that also the divine masculine is under attack, you know, because of it. That he is under attack because of it. And I see the divine feminine I hear divine feminine hurt so much because she loved so deeply, and that's the only thing. So why would you punish someone that loves you? You know, you're just hurting yourself, and that's what's going on. Okay, how does he see the divine feminine? He sees the divine feminine in a loving relationship. So it could be that he thinks that the divine feminine is in a relationship. So that's how he feels about the divine feminine. He wants to be, or he wants to be her lover, you know. He wants to be, you know, connect with her and be in this loving relationship with her. So a lot of things are going on that is is not really what I see. It's okay. Thank you. The higher self says if you hurt the divine feminine, she won't be able to step into a relationship. You hold her hostage, and you know, divine feminine won't allow that. And that's what is going on, you know. Also in the collective energy if you hurt your people, they won't be able to move on because they're stuck in that situation and they have to work harder, earn more money, all that kind of things. So that's what's going on at the moment, and I totally see this. It's I hear two hearts are coming together and nobody can divide it. When there is true love and the love is pure, there's no way anyone can come in between that. You only can come in between that, if there's already something um, is going on in the mind space of one or the two. If your mind space is in a space of um, saying, "Oh, my partner is having someone else," or "My partner is going to do this," or assume things that's going on in your mind, and you made a story up in your mind that is not true, you know, then there is an opening for someone else to come into your life and disrupt this energy. So you need to be careful. Not let other people influence your relationship, and guard your mind, because if other people say this and this and this and this and this and you start to believe it, then you're creating already a separation on your own. So it's very, if you are in a relationship, uh, know exactly what kind of people you have around you that you can let in or be a part of your union. Otherwise, keep them all outside. You know, keep the mother outside, keep the mother-in-law outside. Keep the father-in-law outside. You are in a relationship with your divine masculine or your divine feminine, and everybody else that you get in will disrupt everything. And that's already proven. That's already proven in so many relationships. They listen to their mother, they listen to the father, they listen to their mother-in-law, or the woman is not good enough for the masculine, and they trying to control her. Get that out of your life. Get it out of your life, because it's the snake energy that wants to disrupt everything. So let it, everybody, get it out of your life. Only the people you trust, you know, um, and keep that union safe. Keep that union safe. Don't talk about anyone about your union, because then there is a gap or a hole where the snake can go through. Okay. I have no clue how this video will be, because there are so many different energies going on. So that's how the higher self um, sees the divine masculine um, as lovers in a relationship. And how would this relationship be for both of them? The Tower. The Tower comes in. The Tower comes in. So maybe the divine masculine had a scenario in his head how this relationship should go, and something disrupted. So there is something going on in this relationship that shift everything, because this relationship is built on, on sticks, not on a foundation. It's built on sticks. So yeah, So hold it together for yourself. Hold it together for yourself, and let's see how it will develop. Because if you're not truthful and you're not pure and you're coming from your mind space, then you create tower after tower after tower. And if you are in your heart space, then you create love, 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 and harmony and gratefulness. And he is so grateful. That's what I hear. He is so grateful that the divine feminine is in his life, um, because he didn't realize what she was doing. He didn't realize um, what she was here for, you know. So yeah, I see. It's That's interesting, because I see um, he wants that dream life with her. He wants that um, that relationship with her. But because of outer interference, um, you know, it wasn't possible, because the tower came in, and I see already that I see the divine feminine let go of the control, let let go of the control totally, and that's how she can sustain herself. So what I see, he wants to be lovers, in union with her, having it all, sitting around the fire and have a glass of wine, or, being with her. But I think the past, or the swords to holding her stuck, or being attacked, that's it, brought out the tower and say, no, no more. There is no love from, um, let me see, I will get another card, because this is a very interesting one. Yeah, see, death, King of Swords. He wants to control it. He wants to control the situation. He wants to the communication he has with the divine feminine. It's not coming from the heart space. It's coming from the mind space, and divine feminine sees it. So he wants to communicate with her, and he wants to come in and being enthusiastic and tell everything towards her, and expressing everything what he feels. But there is a tower going on, what the divine feminine feels, that she is not in that good place with him. So yeah, it's about creating a tower for the lovers, creating a tower um, for um, for them coming back together, you know. And then there's an attack on the divine feminine. That's what I see. To create a tower but it's not creating the tower for the divine feminine. It's going back right to its source, because divine feminine, she doesn't give any reaction on it. So then the tower is crumbling and coming back. So now everything what you do, comes back to you in threefold. And you don't have to believe in the karma, of life, or the dharma, karma, dharma, you know. But it will. Even the shadow side of your own is your karma, to dissolve. Because if you don't dissolve your own shadow, it will come back and back and back and back again to haunt you. Nobody else. It will only haunt you. So, your karma is, how do you solve your shadow side? Your karma and your dharma is, if you change that shadow side, you create the abundance and the love and the things in your life that is your birthright. That's what I hear. So, well, guys, this was it for today. And with this eclipse, I'm not surprised that there would be a tower with this eclipse. I'm not surprised, that we have to let go and that we are changing. I'm not surprised that the divine masculine wants to be with the divine feminine, because it's the time, to connect again. So, yeah, I would say enjoy this time, because it's a heck of a ride and it will only get stronger. What you feel, the energy is getting stronger. The tuning in with the energies are getting stronger. So if you need rest and you feel the energy of the collective, or you feel the energy of the eclipse and the moon, take your rest, rejuvenate, and keep yourself strong. Okay. Much power, much love, and so much gratitude. Okay. Bye-bye.